Hey guys, Whiteout here, and today I've got a pretty beefy tutorial on how to build a lava bridge, or a bridge over whatever you want, but in a different way than normal. Now, most bridges, a good section will come up at a time, and then another section whenever you need a repeater and whatnot. Now, my bridge is 40 blocks long, and let me show you what happens. It goes up one after another, all the way through. So as you can see, it's I think it looks nicer this way, but it does have quite a bit of wiring, as you can see, all the way back there. Now, I did go ahead and do some pre-work on this just so the video wasn't too long, and I will include a download link for this map in the description below. Sorry about that. And that way you can actually see it or build from this map or whatever. This is just a randomly generated map, and this is the only thing on it. So let's go ahead and get started. First off, place down all of your sticky pistons wherever you want your bridge, and this is a 2-wide bridge, so place those down wherever you want them and go as far as you want them. Like I said, I did 40. Oops, I meant to press shift, but I did 40, and I went ahead and placed all the blocks on top, and I did wire one side completely, and I will hook this all up to an XOR gate so we can hit a lever on both sides. And I went ahead and dug out a little trench for that part of the wire for later on, and then I went ahead on this side and just placed a repeater in front of every single piston, just so I didn't have to go through and place 40 of these. So anyway, what we're gonna do is you can place a lever down, just so you can toggle it later on and check it, make sure it all works smooth. But it's pretty complicated right here, so you have to really pay attention. In the very beginning, you want your timings to be 1, 2, 3, and 4. So as you can see, it goes 1, 2, 3, 4. But the difference right here is that because of the way this is designed, we're going to have to stop going 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're going to go 2, 3, 4 on all of the rest of them. So as you can see, because of the way that this works, how the repeater extends the time right here, this first extra repeater will be set at 2 instead of 1, so we'll make up for that. But for now, let me show you what to do. So after you've got your 1, 2, 3, 4 set up, you want to go ahead and on your repeater that's set at 1 after 4, place a repeater right behind it, then set the next one to 3, then set the next one to 4. Then you'll do that again. You'll put another repeater down in front of the one with a 1, and set the next one to 3, set the next one to 4. Because this one is already at 2, so there is no 1 anymore. So just do this all the way down. And I'll go ahead and fast forward this a little bit so it doesn't take too much time. Just make sure that your timing is consistent, and you'll be able to tell if it isn't later on whenever you flip the switch. Okay, oops, I fell. Okay, so now you can see that on all of these right here, I've placed my 1 repeater down, and then it goes 3, 4, 2 repeaters, 3, 4, 2 repeaters, 3, 4, and the 2 repeaters are all set at 1, and 3, 4, 2 repeaters, 3, 4, all the way down. So the next thing we'll do is to the block on the left of the 2 repeaters. Sorry, my phone was not silenced. Anyway, to the left and 1 block behind these 2 repeaters right here that come in, and every single one, place a repeater down and set it on 3. So right behind the repeater that's set at 4, skip a block and then put a repeater down on 3, and do this for every single one. So you can see that a pattern will start forming here. So you'll have your 4-tick repeater, then you'll have your 3-tick repeater going the opposite way, and the redstone wire will come this way into this first repeater that's set at 1. So just go ahead and do that the whole way down. Once again, I will fast forward this. Okay, so now you can see that I'm done on that. So what I'm going to do now is put the wiring down. So we'll start the wiring at the first one, and every time that you get to this part right here, you'll put a redstone dust right behind the repeater going out, and then you'll put one going into this repeater, and then you'll bring that over. So this is what it'll start looking like. You'll see another pattern form right here. Just make sure that all of the repeaters are connected and that the wire does not loop. If you accidentally put one right here, that'll loop and then you won't be able to turn it off. So just be very careful that you don't loop the wire. Other than that, it's pretty simple. Alright, so now you can see that that wiring's done. So I'll go ahead and test this out. And you can see that it's smooth. So now I'm just going to connect both of these and make sure it really works together. And every single one is at the same timing. So that's exactly what we want. And I keep breaking this one block. So now I'm going to go to the other side and go ahead and place down my lever. Clear this out just a little bit. And I'll place my lever up here. Actually, that's a little too high. I want it. No, I did not think about those blocks going up. Okay, so place my lever down and I'll go ahead and flip it on and place redstone behind it, and you can see that it's on. And you do want to flip it on so you can make sure that you put repeaters as needed, because this will be a very far little extension here, if that makes sense. So we're just going to keep going and put repeaters every time that it's necessary to keep your line alive. Now I'm going to go ahead and just stop it there for now. I just want to make sure that I have enough room for everything. And this is where we'll make our XOR gate. So I'm going to bring this down and around. Now make sure that you don't connect it with this wire yet. It has to come from the XOR into that wire, into that side, or else it won't work. So I'm just going to dig down and dig around, and there's some actual water down there, so that's not good. Let's see. Oh, there's water there too. I guess I managed to put this right over a lake. So I'll just put this wire in once again, flip on your line and make sure that you have enough room for it. Now I'm just going to bring it up over here, and I'm actually going to come up over here, and I'm going to make sure that I have enough room for the XOR gate, which is only 3 blocks wide, and then you have to have your repeater or your torch right here, and then the redstone wire right here, so there will be a 1 block gap. So you want the back of your line to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks away from any of these lines right here. So I'll go ahead and pull this one up as well. And once again, I'll place a repeater right here just so I can make sure that the line has enough power. And then bring these lines so they're 3 apart. Now we'll go ahead and make the base of our XOR gate. I put those blocks too far forward. So you just want to make, you can place 9 blocks down like this and then bust out the middle one, but you make a little O out of this. And you want your lines coming straight in to these back blocks somehow. Be it this way, or you could have it come back like that. However you decide to do it is up to you. Just make sure that the wires come straight in and they aren't, say, like, it's hard to show, but they can't be like this on the block. You do have to come straight in, so have at least 2 blocks like this rather than a wire right here. No, that would still work. Anyway, I hope you get what I'm saying. Now, to make this, in these 2 middle blocks, place down repeaters. And my redstone torches disappeared on me. Sorry about that. Place redstone torches on these 2 blocks that the redstone wire comes straight into. Then place a redstone torch right here, and then 2 redstone torches right here. Now we'll go ahead and connect all of this with redstone dust. So put a dust there and on those 2 corners, and that's the XOR gate. Now we just wire these together like that. And I'm going to cover part of this up so that I don't have to worry about the wires mixing. Just make sure you don't pinch any wires. And I'm going to bring it like this. Now I have to be careful here, because if I put it like that, then it won't work. So now what I'm going to do is right here I will place a repeater so it has enough power to get to both of these, and then I'm just going to wire it just like that. Now the XOR should be done and we should be able to test it, and there it goes. And now I'll test it on the other side, and it's going down. So just make sure that it works, and that's how you do it. Now we can go back and cover all this up, and I will go ahead and kind of build up the sides and make it have some lava on it. It's not going to be too fancy, but that way you don't at least have to watch me do the whole thing. And I did put a block right here above this because of this repeater, so it's not pinching the line. If you have a repeater going straight into a block, it won't pinch the line. But if this was a redstone wire right here, then that would pinch the line. So just be wary of that. So I'll come back later on after I've finished it and I'll show you how it looks. Alright, so this is, I mean, it's not a very good job or anything. It was just a little quick covering up, but this just shows you how it could look. You know, everything is all up to you on how it looks. It can be decorated completely different, it can be made to where it looks a lot better, a lot more realistic. It's just however you want to do it. So you can see that the lever still works on both sides, and it's completely fluid on how it comes up one after another. Right there got a little laggy, but that's all there is to it. It's not the easiest thing in the world, but it's not too tough. It's just once you get the pattern down, everything will end up working out for you. And this little guy is the most annoying part, just trying to line it up and make sure you have enough room and make sure you get it all over there. So that's all there is to it. Thanks for watching. Once again, I will have a download link in the description below, and I actually might include both versions. I'll take the walls out and just show you how the wiring is, and I'll leave the walls on in case you want to build off of this. So thanks for watching. Subscribe if you want to see more videos. Leave a comment below, tell me what you think, if you have any ideas or anything, and like the video if it helped you out. If you would, it means a lot to me. Thanks for watching.